Paul Heyman's family is growing more concerned about the issue, so Roman Reigns has given them an update on Heyman's condition. A few days have passed since the startling events on SmackDown, in which Paul Heyman was viciously attacked by Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline. This is regarded as one of the most vicious assaults in recent memory. An advertisement for Friday Night SmackDown's upcoming episode appeared during Monday Night Raw, and it revealed some important news. The most vicious group on SmackDown arrives in Toronto as the Bloodline writes a new chapter without Paul Heyman, the announcer said, cutting to a soundbite of Corey Graves suggesting that maybe it's time to believe Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns, isn't coming back. The official departure of Paul Heyman from the Bloodline was verified by this commercial. Heyman is finished with the Bloodline. This was not a one-time punishment. With Heyman no longer around, concerns about the Bloodline's future surface. Will SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis suspend them or terminate them? It's interesting to see what Aldis has planned for Sikoa and the Bloodline, especially in light of the fact that he had New York police officers remove Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens out of the building following their attack on the Bloodline. Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa got into a heated argument prior to the attack. Heyman saw that Sikoa was wearing the Ula Falla necklace, a tribal piece owned by Roman Reigns and gifted to him by his father, Sikoa. This begs the question of how Sikoa came to possess it. Was the necklace something he made himself, or did the Bloodline sneak up on Roman Reigns and take it? Nonetheless, Paul Heyman's health is the main worry for fans. Heyman's condition is serious, according to an update from Roman Reigns. No one rescued Heyman during the attack, despite the rumors. Heyman requested CM Punk to save him from the Bloodline a few weeks ago, but Punk was out of the question due to his own health problems following an attack by Drew McIntyre. Heyman's other former client, Brock Lesnar, is likewise unavailable because of the Vince McMahon scandal that prevented him from returning earlier this year. There aren't many people who could save Heyman left, including Roman Reigns and former Bloodline members Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. Reigns hasn't appeared on WWE television since WrestleMania 40, though. WWE honored Roman's late father Sikoa on the July 1, 2024 episode of Raw. This emphasizes the difficult time that Roman Reigns is going through as he deals with the death of his father and the hospitalization of Paul Heyman, who is now his closest friend and counselor, following the Bloodline attack. Reigns is being severely impacted by this emotional upheaval. Corey Graves and Michael Cole opened Raw with a video package that features SmackDown's onslaught on Paul Heyman. While Heyman's being brought out on a stretcher was seen in a WWE social media exclusive following the cancellation of SmackDown, it was not included in the package, which featured fresh camera angles. This sparked conjecture on the extent of Heyman's wounds, implying that the assault may have been too severe and that Heyman may have suffered real damage. Heyman landed awkwardly on his neck after being power-bombed through the table, which is especially problematic considering his age. Corey Graves gave an update on Raw, stating, "Paul Heyman is not a competitor, regardless of how divisive he is. We all have great regard for this 58-year-old manager who was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Bloodline did something inappropriate. As more information about Paul Heyman's condition becomes available, we'll do our best to keep you informed. But Cole, I have a strong suspicion that we won't be seeing the wise man for a very, very long time." This claim implies that Paul Heyman's health is serious and that it is unclear when he will rejoin WWE. Heyman is allegedly in a serious condition, as reported by Corey Graves after Roman Reigns told him about it. The future of the Bloodline has come under scrutiny following Paul Heyman's criticism. Will their acts have an impact on them? And why did Roman Reigns permit this attack to occur? Reigns has been quiet since WrestleMania 40. Regarding Reigns' disappearance and Solo Sikoa's takeover of the Bloodline, many are conjecturing. Is Reigns experiencing emotional distress because of the recent occurrences, such as the death of his father and Heyman's hospital stay? There are many unsolved questions and a complicated situation involving Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. The attention of WWE will be on Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns' futures, as well as how the Bloodline's activities will be handled going forward. When will Heyman and Reigns rejoin the WWE? Or is this the Bloodline's end of an era? The development of this plot will depend greatly on the events of SmackDown and Raw in the upcoming weeks. The WWE Universe is eagerly awaiting more information and is wishing for the best for Paul Heyman's recuperation. Narratives in the world of wrestling frequently conflate fact and fantasy. This is demonstrated by the recent happenings surrounding Paul Heyman and the Bloodline, which have fans wondering what is real and what is part of the show. Roman Reigns' personal and professional struggles mean that the Bloodline's future is still up in the air. Will Solo Sikoa continue to rule the faction, or will Reigns take back control? The decisions made by WWE's creative team and the next episodes hold the answers. For the time being, fans have a lot of unanswered questions and a sliver of optimism that Paul Heyman will get better and rejoin WWE. The WWE Universe is one in its concern for Heyman and want to see what comes next in this compelling story. One thing is certain while we wait for more information. WWE and its supporters have been profoundly impacted by the events of the last several weeks. One of the most intriguing plots in recent memory centers on Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, and the Bloodline. How it ends will determine the direction WWE takes going forward.